What's going on, YouTube? I didn't go out a whole ton this last week just because I wasn't feeling too well. I was sick. But the half of the week I did go out, I managed to get some pretty cool stuff. The first stack of games here I got at Graywell. I paid $2 a piece for them. And some of them I don't know anything about. I just got them because of the cover and because they're only $2, so they still have some writing. I'll have to magic eraser it off, but look at these crazy covers if you can see them that well. Worm, Journey to the Center of the Earth. I can't really focus this much better because it's my phone camera and that's all I have, but this game's cover looks pretty crazy. It's got like 80s hairstyle band type people in a rocket drill ship, I don't know. They're traveling to the center of the earth, I guess. But yeah, $2 for that crazy game. $2 for this crazy game with a sexy lady and dude in the background with a monkey in the front with tennis shoes. It looked pretty cool. And I've played this one and it's pretty awesome. The story is some evil scientists took that guy's girlfriend and turned the guy into a monkey, and so you're then this monkey and you go around shooting fireballs and you try to rescue your girlfriend. It's pretty awesome. Another game I bought for the cover was Burai Fighter. I don't know, but yeah, so this game's pretty cool, side-scrolling shooter, and you get power-ups and whatnot. It's pretty awesome. And this game's really dirty. I'm going to have to do a job on that. But all these labels are nice, so I can clean the gray areas, thick plastic, pretty well. But Ice Climber didn't have this one, and I don't know, never played it, but I knew that Ice Climber was, you know, those characters in Smash Bros, so I figured I needed to pick it up for $2. And then I went to the swap meet, and I got this box here of Nintendo sleeves. Most of them are Nintendo sleeves. I'd say about a third of them are like these generic ones with no Nintendo logo. But yeah, 33 of these, actually no, it was 36 of these for $8 at the swamp meet, which is cool because only about a third of my collection, I'd say, has sleeves on it. And then also at the swamp meet, I got these two games here for $5 each. I have Mario 64, obviously. I'm going to resell that. And Final Fantasy I didn't have, so I was pretty excited to get that. It's in really great shape. I don't know if the save battery works, but I can replace it if it doesn't. Okay, so $5 each on those. And I went to yard sales, and I went to probably 20 yard sales. It was a perfect day. There was tons of yard sales, but there was tons of people out as well driving around. It was like 7:30 in the morning. There was, you know, tons of people around. And so I went to these yard sales. I asked them, you know, do you have games? And none of them said they had games or had them. You know, usually, at least if they've had them, they'll be like, oh yeah, I just had them, they sold them, whatever. But out of like 20 yard sales, no joke, it's unbelievable. I got this little teeny stack of games here, which is like, I'd say my worst yard sale history of finds. But I got these 4 games at 1 yard sale for $1 each. I need to clean them up. Rad Racer, didn't have it. Rambo, didn't have it. It's probably horrible. Track and Field 2, didn't have it. And Codename Viper, didn't have it. So, $1 each. My only yard sale finds out of like 20 yard sales. And so after my depressing yard sale streak, I decided I'd go hit up some pawn shops before I headed home. And I got these at one pawn shop, Virtua Fighter for the Saturn. I had number 2, didn't have number 1, so I picked this up for $2. It's in perfect shape. The disc, everything's there. The manual. And Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I did have this, but it's becoming a rarer game, more sought after. So, Knights of the Old Republic 2. And yeah, so I'll resell this or trade it. Yeah, I paid like $5 for this in a pawn shop. So, that's cool. And then this I got at a pawn shop. I was surprised to see it. It was marked at 20, but I asked the lady, I was like, hey, are your 360 games pretty set on prices? And she's like, oh, I'll look it up. She looks it up. She's like, it's still selling for 40 used, but I can sell it for 16. And so she sold me this for $16. I was pretty surprised. It's in like perfect shape. The discs have only a couple very, very light scratches, so it's almost mint. But yeah, $16 for Lord of Shadow Castlevania. And another pawn shop I went to, I got these 2 games. I had this one already, but I'm going to resell it. Shadow of the Colossus for $6. I should be able to sell it locally for like $15. It's in perfect shape. It's got the manual and everything, so. And my Steambot Chronicles that I didn't have, I paid $4 for it. It's an Atlas game that you, it's like a role-playing game. You go around in a battle mech, and you fight other battle mechs, and you go through towns and stuff. I think you can change parts or something in your battle mech, or like different things like that. But it looks pretty interesting, and I looked it up. For some reason, GameStop's only selling it for $5, but a local game store here has it for like $33. So I don't know. And Amazon, I think, has it for like the in between, like $20 or so. $15 to $20, but I'll probably end up keeping this one. It was kind of scratched up, but they were like surface scratches, so I'll just resurface it in my machine, and it'll play just fine. But my last find wasn't a game, but it was a money maker at a thrift store. I ran to a thrift store, and I saw this book come out on a new rack that the employees were rolling out. Well, I was looking, for strategy guys and whatever. I go to college, and I saw this, and I was like, that looks kind of peculiar. So I grabbed it, and I know I've entered it on my phone, so I phoned my mom, and she looked this up on our local classifieds, and our local college uses this book. And so I paid $2 for this book here, and I should be able to make in the ballpark of at least $30 to $40 on this psychology book. So yeah, if you guys know what to look for when you're looking for like games and whatever, you can find other things and graphing calculators, college books and stuff like that. But you got to know what you're looking for, and you can make pretty good money. Anyways, yeah, not a huge stack of game finds, but it was alright, and I should be able to make a bunch of money off of my extra stuff in that book. But I will catch y'all later. See ya.